Hi guys, it's Megna here with Streamer Square, and we are going to be covering an introductory video on how to get started broadcasting on Twitch. Now, if you already have an account, you've been broadcasting for a little while, this is going to be a lot of redundant information, might not be the video for you. This video is for someone who's looking to just get started on Twitch. They're looking on how to get their account set up and really where to begin. This is going to be a great resource for you guys. Now, it is split into three distinct topics. We are covering the dashboard, we are covering Twitch settings, and we are going to also be covering your channel page, which has a lot of customization and capabilities in setting up your own brand. All right, first we have settings. Now from the settings page, few things to note. We're not going to cover all the categories here. There's a lot of great resources available both through Streamer Square and Twitch blog and a lot of different areas. What I want to focus on are some of the key things to get you started. First, if you have a username that is more than one name, more than one word, okay? For my example, I am Megna Gaming, so 2 words. Display name allows you to capitalize those individual names or words, which is going to help people in pronouncing your name, in pronouncing your brand, and recognizing your brand. So make sure you do that. Profile picture, bio, pretty straightforward, but also important things to have. Take a minute, write out a quick blurb on who you are, what you're doing, why you're on Twitch. It allows people to kind of connect with you even when you're not online. As long as they get to your page, they'll be able to see that information. All right, so there's a lot of really important things, features, tools through the channel and videos tab here under settings. The first thing, of course, is your video player banner. This is a custom banner that you can set up, and it's what shows up when you are offline. So this is really important real estate. You can put things on here such as your broadcast schedule, such as contact information, other social media channels where people can reach out to you, and it's a great place to put some extra marketing material. So you can either design this yourself. If you have a contact, you can have someone design this for you. But I definitely suggest getting this done before you start broadcasting. Next thing we're going to talk about is auto hosting. Now, what is hosting? Hosting on Twitch is basically showcasing other broadcasters on your channel while you're offline. So it's a great way to help support fellow broadcasters that you already enjoy their content, but it's also a great way to discover new content and network. What I would recommend when you first get started, you can check out the auto host channels similar to yours. You can view some of those channels, or you can just turn it on. And Twitch has an algorithm set up where it's going to start hosting fellow broadcasters that broadcast content similar to yours. So this is once again a great way to find some other broadcasters that you might not know that have similar content, similar communities, similar styles to what you're currently doing. Next, we have channel settings. Now, there's a couple places I want you to focus on here. The first one being the mature content section. If you have a channel designed to be 18+, i.e. you don't want kids coming into your channel, be sure to check this off. It helps protect you, it helps protect some of the younger viewers on Twitch, and will help streamline that experience. The next thing to look at is archive broadcasts. Make sure to turn on automatically archive my broadcasts. This will allow you to go back and view your past broadcasts to help grow as a streamer. You're able to review the content you've done, look at areas where you can improve, and of course it provides a way for people to come to your channel when you're offline and still see the content you produce and help you grow your channel that way. Last thing here I want to point out is authorized broadcasters. Never ever ever share your stream key. Don't ever share your broadcast key with anyone. If you are working with other people and you want to have other people broadcast to your channel, here's where you do it. You just enter in their email address, click invite, and it sends them their own private custom stream key. We're going to cover that a little later as well. Next, we have Activity Feed. Now, Activity Feed is a great way to connect and interact with your audience. You can also hook it up directly with Twitter, so every time you post a comment, it tweets out that with a link to your profile. And it's also a great way to keep your viewers up to date with what's going on. Changes to your schedule, changes to content, exciting events that are coming up, giveaways, etc. Last section I'm going to cover here is chat options. Now, a lot of people rely on third-party programs, bots, etc. for helping to moderate their channel, but if you're just getting started on Twitch, you don't have to worry about any of that. Twitch provides a lot of great tools and resources right out of the gate to help you get started. The first of which is AutoMod. AutoMod basically holds back risky messages based on a certain algorithm that learns from feedback from the community and allows you to either approve or block messages before they ever even hit your chat. Great tool to use, covers 4 different categories: identity language, sexually explicit language, aggressive language, and profanity. You also have the ability to block hyperlinks directly within your chat, so only you, your moderators, or admins can post those links. You can have a banned words filter, which is really useful, not just for profanities, but also if there are any topics or things that you don't want discussed in your chat, you can throw some keywords in there, and it's going to block those out. It's basically going to replace those words with asterisks within chat. Lastly, the thing that I'm going to cover here is chat rules. So if you have some rules for your channel, these are a lot of common ones, but of course you may have one specific for your community. You can put these here, and before someone starts chatting, a pop-up box will appear with your channel rules and a little purple button that basically says, okay, I got it. So you know anyone talking in your channel has seen your channel rules, they've already agreed to them. You don't have to question whether they've seen the rules, you already know. There's only one thing I want to point out here under security and privacy, and that is two-factor authentication. Super important. I highly suggest and recommend everybody sets up two-factor authentication with their broadcast account. Alright, the next thing we are going to cover here is your channel. Now, from your channel page, there's a few things that you can edit directly from this page. Of course, you've got a banner at the top here. It's more great marketing real estate. You can put your social media, your broadcast schedule, a lot of different things you can add here. Just click edit, and it allows you to change your cover photo image and also your avatar directly from here. This is your profile image that we talked about earlier. Now, just below your video player, you can turn on or off the channel feed. This is the thing that allows you to post updates directly to your community, whether it's schedule conflicts, change in content, events, contests, etc. You can also have it hooked up directly to Twitter, as we mentioned earlier, and it allows you to post these updates to both your social media and your channel page. Next, we have panels. Now, you can edit these panels really simply. There's links directly to the images. You can enter in descriptions using Markdown, so it includes links and various other things you can do to adjust the text, and of course adding images. The thing to note with the images, they have to be 320 pixels wide. They can be as tall as you want, but they're going to resize back to 320 pixels wide. If you're having these created by someone, or you're using some free resources online, or you're making them yourself, that's really important to note. The tool itself is super easy to use. You can title these panels, you can click and drag them around to various spots so that they're positioned differently on the page. They're easy enough to remove, and once you're done, you just submit the panel and click the off button here, and your panels are exactly where you left them. Lastly, we have the dashboard. Now, the dashboard has some great resources to help you manage your channel, not only while you're live, but for ongoing day-to-day evaluation and setup of your stream. Now, from this page, the live tab, I've got a few things that I have open. The great thing with this is you can click and drag these and move these things around wherever you need them. You can expand and shrink them as you need them if there's certain things or pieces of information you don't want to see. And Twitch has done a great job with making this a very usable dashboard. So I utilize video preview, stream information, of course, to update the game you're playing and the title for your broadcast on the fly. Great if you're changing games throughout the broadcast. I also utilize stream health. It basically gives you information on how your broadcast is getting to Twitch. Are there issues? Are there dropped frames? Are there peaks that are causing issues with your channel? It allows you to troubleshoot and analyze that on the fly. And of course, your channel stats. How many people are watching you? How many views do you have? Followers, etc. Next important section here on the dashboard is your stats. This is your day-to-day analytics of what's going on in your broadcast. Everything from video plays to chat activity, follows, time watched, max concurrent viewers, a ton of great metrics. Now, if you're just broadcasting as a hobby or for fun, you might not be super interested in this stuff, but if you're looking to take this a little more seriously, these are great analytics that you can check out. You don't have to worry about a third-party program, although there's lots of them out there. You can get resources from StreamerSquare on all those tools that are available, but you don't have to worry about that. Twitch already provides you a tool to give you some basic analytics. Last thing I want to show you here is the Stream Key tab. This is super important. Once again, make sure you do not ever share your stream key with anybody. No one's ever going to ask for this information. Don't share it with your friends. If you need someone to broadcast on your channel, we showed you earlier in the video a great way to do that. Do not ever give out your stream key. Guys, thank you so much for your time. Hopefully this video has been helpful. And if you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave them in the comments section below. And be sure to check out the StreamerSquare Discord, link in the description underneath the video as well. Lots of amazing people in the Twitch community, lots of different categories to help you with any of your broadcast questions.